Surprise! Welcome back to the channel. You are looking at me in my carport. This is where I used to do my painting and my journals, and I did it with no windows. I've only got a door that goes into my laundry. That was the only kind of ventilation apart from the air that would breeze through the top of the roller door. And when the housemate moved out, of course, I got 2 art rooms. So here I am, and today I thought I've been wanting to go through some suitcases. I've got a stack of suitcases here, and I've got one over here, and I've got a box of fabric which I'm not going to open because I've just opened it, and it's all fabric that I want to keep for one day making myself dresses. It's really lovely vintage cotton, and yeah, I don't want to cut it up. It's too pretty. I'm going to make dresses for myself out of it. So anyway, I'm here. Had a bit of a late start today, but mainly because I had a nana nap yesterday, and that had me up all night. I went to bed at 3:30, and then I was up again at 6, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and but it still took me the best part of the morning to get motivated and whatever. So I've had my shower, I've had my lunch, I've sorted out the cupboard to put this fabric into, and now we're ready to go. So and I'm here in my jammies, which you can't see, thank goodness. Well, my PJ bottoms, proper clothes on top, but yeah. You don't need to know that, but anyway, I'm telling you. And yes, so I'm feeling raring to go. So this is not in a box or anything, and I think I might put it in my craft room. This is a big roll of Dupion silk in the most gorgeous grey. Sandy, I sent you some of this. So I'm going to put that in the craft room. But I've also got I've got a suitcase here that I'm going to go through. Don't think you're going to really, I might just move it up because I'm not going to see it. So this is the suitcase that's sitting on the box here that I'm going to open. I'll bring the fabric over to the camera so that you can see it. But this is from all my vintage dressmaking days. So I'll just pull a few bits out, and there's some pieces in here that I don't want to really sort of cut up. Probably, I don't know, there might not be. That's not really good for journals. No, and no. Okay, so out of that suitcase we've got 2 pieces. Alright. Excuse me while I just mess around with this suitcase. It does not want to cooperate. Okay, just check this box down here. Oh, that's all needlework. Oh shit, I'm still not, I have to go through that too. Oh no. There's all my beading stuff. I was beading on cardigans and stuff like that. I was wondering where that cardigan was because I wanted to finish it for myself, but now I found it, I can finish it. So we've got this piece. This is a nice cotton. It's in like purples, very muted purples, very sort of goth, I would say. and this is a gorgeous piece of 1950s, 60s. It's a rayon. In small doses, that would be really good. And this piece is lovely. This is in like a cappuccino and a olive green sort of colour. I hope that light's not distorting. I had to put a big lamp because otherwise you wouldn't have seen anything. So we've got those things, and I might just set this box so that I can put everything on it. Okay. So I think there's something in this suitcase. Oh no, only a head and a little suitcase. There's a head in there. Not my head. Somebody else's head. No, it's a foam head in there. I've got lots of foam heads lying around. Alright. An empty suitcase. I think all the ones with the fabric are on the bottom. Yeah, this one's another empty one. So is that one. I might have taken the most of it out because a lot of the velvet and that is in the craft room already. No, this one's empty. This one. Oh, this one's got something in it. All these suitcases were from when I had a vintage market stall at Fisherman's Wharf in Port Adelaide, and I sold bits of everything: vintage fashion, vintage accessories, and vintage housewares, china and suitcases and small pieces of furniture and stuff. So in here I've got remnants of bits that I was using for sewing. So I've got more velvet that I can shape a stick at. So we got chocolate brown. It's good for steampunk. There's a crushed pan velvet, and a lace tablecloth that I dyed and I've already cut into. This is one of those gorgeous tablecloths, because I used to make all sorts of clothing out of everything that I could get my hands on. I got this really pretty shirt. It's a very small one, but I got it because it's in a lovely grey and it's got embroidery on it. I don't know, can you see that? Yeah, so, and of course I'll keep the buttons. So, you know, when I found the right stuff in second-hand shops, nothing was sacred. And what else have we got? Tops that I had done already dyed, which I might hang on to those. Some more lace. Oh, look at all this lace. Okay. I'll try not to get too close to the camera because you don't really need my face right in your face, do you? So this is a little top that I had started to, I might actually keep that and finish that because that's in good nick. Now this is a skirt. Now what was I doing with this skirt? Do I want to keep it? Yeah, you know what, I don't think so. I'm going to cut. It's actually all pretty good because it's in multicolours. It's been dyed in multicolours. It's come from one of those like Indian type shops, and across the bottom it's got braid and this lace. So I think I will cut that up. And then I've got, so, you know, if, I hope you're all like me and you go into Opshops and nothing's sacred, you know, everything has potential for your junk journals. So you look at everything. If you need lace, look on the clothing racks as well as the craft bins. Now this is a pretty top as well, but it's quite small. I'm going to cut it up. It's in a lovely grey. It's like a green grey. Okay. Getting some bits. That's one of my camisoles. I'll keep that. That's one of my tops. I'll keep that out. Some more crushed pan velvet, and it's got it's a skirt, and look at, I should do a bloopers at the end of the video, hey. It's a skirt and it's in a really nice, like a really dark sea blue, with lace on the bottom. So that will come in handy. Not that I need more velvet because I have got a load in the cupboard, which you'll see, I'll show you. Oh, what else is in here? Oh, the super fine net. Oh, I've got to have that. Where have you been all my life? You've been hiding in that suitcase under all the other suitcases. Oh my God, it's so super fine. Okay, gold. And, oh, that's where that was. This is actually a garment. I think I'll hang on to that as well, because that's got possibilities. Not for me, but for someone very slim. What else have I got in here? Oh, this is lovely. This is geez, if I was slim, I'd keep it and wear it, but I'd have to lose half of me to fit in it. No, cutting it up, because look at the prints. It's all different prints. It's like a long top or a what is it? Mid calf length dress. Look at those pretty prints. Very boho, and there's even a couple of prints in there that I could get away with on a very antique type journal that I want to be a bit more brighter or whatever. So that will be alright. And this is super soft stretch lace camisole thingy, so I might be able to use that. That's dyed as well. And what else have I got in here? Is that anything? No. More velvet that I don't need. What's that? Oh. 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 I have found an old petticoat, and the bottom half of it, the top layer, it's like a gathered, it would have been under a 1950s dress, so it's quite gathered. It's very super soft Swiss dot netting. I love you, I love you, I love you. What else have I got in here? No. No. Oh, I'm only putting out what I think I'll use. Oh, that could be lovely. I like the print on that. And no. Okay, so this one is an old waistcoat. It's like a little, oh, it's someone very, very tiny. But it's an old Indian shop bought waistcoat. And it has, I don't know if I'm showing it very well. Can you see the embroidery? And the print, I'll show the back because the print is all over, but I think you can see it better on the back. Can you see that? Very sweet. Keeping that. Alright, so for now I'm going to put all this back in here because I'm not ready to be sewing for me or for anyone else right now. And I can only fit so much in the cupboard. I don't have a huge amount of space. Now I've got one suitcase down here. Oh, there's more velvet. I'll take the red velvet. And I've got a lot of these colours already out, so I won't take them. I'll take that and that. And no. No. Oh, it smells a bit musty. Kills my back. Okay, so what I've got now, this is the last of it. This is late 1940s, early 50s. It's a brocade in a very dark blue with gold detail in the brocade, and a red velvet curtain, so it's very thick. And this would be good on a boho or a gypsy journal. It was a top, or is a top, because I haven't cut into it yet, but and that's in like a pleated tie-dyed velvet. How cool is that? So I've got a little stash here. I'll go through the box of the sewing stuff another time, another vlog thing that I'll do. Otherwise this is going to be too long and I want to do something else. So I'll be back. Oh, did you see my t-shirt? Wonder Woman. That's me. They made a t-shirt especially for me. No, it's not Linda Carter, it's for me. And gold and coffee coloured. It's tea dye, it's dyed with paisley pattern. It's actually really pretty. That's going in the drawer, and this is a 1950s fabric as well, in pretty olive and coffee sort of tones. Right, so they're put away. This is going to go up there. However, I can fold it probably not very well because it's very awkwardly cut. You know how that gets done? Like this. There, it's folded. Okay, a chocolate fabric will go in there. And I love the crushed velvets more than the pan velvet. I'll do all the velvet bits first, and then we'll look at the other stuff. So it's really thick. It was a curtain, and this is actually an evening dress, this one. We're a bit smelly. Alright, and then we've got these two pieces. So this is that really deep blue-green crushed velvet with the lace on the hem. Sometimes it just seems a shame to cut the fabric up, but you know, like if you're not going to be able to fit into it, I don't see the point in hanging on to it, you know. And this is that little halter neck top in the pleated tie-dye velvet. Alright, so before I close this cupboard, the other velvets I've got, they're all pretty much the same. But before I close the cupboard, I've got some gorgeous pieces in here I want to show you. Alright, so this one is another, it's a very, very vintage curtain. 1930s, 1940s. Oh, that light's not very good. It actually, it's a pretty pink, and it's got like burgundy satiny type stripes, and then can you see it in the, oh, like you might just be able to, there's embroidery in the pink sections, and that is a curtain from the 30s, 40s era. And then I've got this gorgeous piece, which I sent some of this one to a friend of mine as well, along with that Dupion silk that I showed you earlier. This is a gorgeous damask quilt cover. That light is terrible. Sorry, people. And the last one, I have got some small pieces that are like real gems. They're all furnishing fabrics as well. These would have been on antique couches. They're brocade velvets. I've got small pieces of that, and one in olive green and cream. So, and the last one, this is another piece of gold. Look, you can see my jammies. No, don't look, don't look. This is velvet, and it's the most unusual, it's got the most unusual texture, because around the flowers, I don't know what it is, but they've edged the flowers and that with this stuff, and it has made them very, very made the fabric very, very textured. It was a jacket. So that's the sort of thing I don't give away, because for me to find something like that again, yeah, you've got Buckley's and none. So, okay. So that's all of that. Good morning. This is actually in addition to the video that I'm inserting in. So I woke up this morning with the realization that there was a box that I didn't unwrap. Anyway, and this box had all my my best big pieces of furnishing velvet, and I really wanted to unwrap it. What is it with my speech this morning? I'm not awake properly, probably. Anyway, so we've got, this is, it could have been a curtain, or it's just actually a piece. So it's probably a remnant from an upholsterer or something like that. It's a very heavy velvet. And that colour that you can see on the corner there is true to its colour. So the next piece is, there's one or two pieces in here that I want to keep to make myself a coat, although I probably will never get around to doing that. So this is a it's kind of like a coffee coloured background, but with a green tinge to it. So this is how I got it from the supplier. And again, this is a furnishing fabric piece. It's quite a large piece. These are all large pieces, because I was going to make coats out of these, ladies' coats. Now this is from the 1930s, maybe a bit earlier. This is like a rayon, but it would have been for a curtain. How gorgeous is that? It's a dusty pink background. I love this. All right, and the last pieces. This is just amazing. So, and what I do with all these really heavy fabrics that I've got, that you will see in the other part of the video as well, is I'm going to use these for journal covers. So anyway, that's it. That was the last box. The other box, I don't want to take the pieces out because I do want to make clothes with them. So I have got a bit of everything here. I've got some wallpaper that was given to me, and I've got my last Opshopping haul, which is this. It's a bag. It's been made into a bag. So there's two different tapestry furnishing materials. So I will cut that up, and they're just the right size for a journal. Look at that, perfect. Perfect size for a journal. So that is one thing. And I got a botanical book type. It's on farm, like, you know, God's Pharmacy. So it's, you know, herbs and natural remedies and stuff, but there's some gorgeous flowers and quite a few pages I can use for glue pages or pockets. There is more pictures, so there's a few of these like line pictures, line art, and I think there's some more colour flowers, I'm not sure. But I love these. I love these images. See, the pages with those on I would use as a journal page. Is there any more colour photos? No. No. And I like the image on the front, so I might have to scan that just to get this image. Right, so that's that. A friend of mine went on a bit of a trip a few weeks back, and she came back with a couple of books for me to use as repurposed books. So they're always good. I use the pages for glue pages and pockets, and to make tags and stuff out of. And she got me this one as well. So that's pretty cool. I'm not sure if I might use some of the images, but I might not. I might have to pull this one apart and put it in a book page bundle, children's bundle of, because there's some adorable pictures in there. So that one looks, I like that page. So I might use that page, but yeah, most of it will go in a bundle. I also, from the Opshop, I got this photo album because I loved the pages in it. These frames are going to be little gems. I might turn it this way because you'll be able to see it better. Yeah, so can you see it? Yeah. So there's all different pages of different size frames and different shapes, and they've all got flowers around. They would make, because they're quite sturdy, so they would make great journal covers, is what I'm thinking.
These ones with the little frames, I'll probably cut apart and use them as like specimen cards or cabinet cards maybe. But yeah, I do love these. So I'm going to get some use out of that. Oh, that's a nice page. And then the cover itself is really sturdy, and every now and then I do make a large journal, so that will come in handy as well. I also got at the Opshop, I can't believe they charged me 50 cents for it because it's virtually empty, but I wanted the envelope, the cover, because of the flowers. I really liked that, and it's one of those retro letter writing sets. It didn't come with any note paper, unfortunately, just the envelopes, which are lovely envelopes. So I reckon there's nearly all the envelopes are there, but yeah, no note paper. So I paid 50 cents because I thought, well, 50 cents for that was worth it, I suppose. I also got from the Opshop this wallpaper, which I'll open so that you can see it. And I want to try and keep the label. So just bear with me while I try and peel that off. Oh, super sticky. Oh, okay, now I need some book page to attach it to. Awesome. See, everything has a purpose. And that, I mean, that label's pretty cool. I will use that on something. So anyway, the wallpaper is this. How beautiful is that? So, I don't have I don't have any wallpapers in this size, the trim size. And then in the part 1 video that I had up yesterday, you would have saw this, you would have seen this bag, but I didn't pull everything out to show you. But I'll show you, this is my favourite. I am going to gift this to somebody, some of it to somebody, but probably not a huge amount. Like I said, I don't come across this sort of stuff very easily. So, but I'm a generous person. You'll get a nice length, something worthwhile to use, put it that way. And this one's lovely. I've used this actually on one of the masterboards I made to make tags for the folio. So that's really sweet. So, and you can see that these are all more, they're not recent wallpapers. They're not old, but they're not very new. I love this too. It's very pretty. I can see quite a lot of artwork happening with these. A lot of tags and masterboards and stuff going on. And this one looks like a pretty one. Love it. It's the first time I've actually opened all these up to look at them. This one is actually still in its packaging, so let me just get it out. Oh, it looks like it's been chewed on by something. Sharp, shiny things and me. We're not overly friendly. It's probably not my most favourite, but it'll still be okay for something. So I'll pop all those back in the bag. And that same friend who gave me the bag of the few rolls gave me this as part of my birthday present, because we always, for our birthdays and Christmas, my friend Alice, who does junk journals, and we always gift secondhand stuff that we each know that the other will like. Like it used to be when we were collecting vintage coloured glass and china and stuff. It used to be stuff like that, and now we're more, because we don't want to hoard anymore, we're more into crafty stuff. So that's what we do. We hunt around for crafty stuff that we can use in our journals, and her taste and my taste are very, very different. So this is, I got a full sample book of wallpaper. It's retro, very, very retro wallpaper, and the book is really cool because some of the pages are like the title page. In between each section is this page here, and I just love the way that is. That'd make a nice journal page. I'd have to, because it's a bit shiny, I'd have to scan it and have it printed off, I think. I'm not sure. I'll have to, or maybe I could put a napkin over it and glue a napkin on, and that would make it less sort of shiny. But anyway, I've got a few of those pages. And then I've got, some of them aren't really very nice, like this one. But then I've also got these pages as well, which are okay. And they're on the back of wallpaper. That one's not very nice. Like this is another title page. But I would take these off. I would cut these out. And then you've got the, I hope you can see enough of this. And then it's in the pretty blue. And then that one's quite sweet. And then it's in the blue. And I like this one. It's got a bird in it, so it's quite nice. It's got a blue bird. they're all textured, and then in a different colour. And then that one's not too bad. And this one, that's actually raised, like you can, it's like modelling paste over a stencil. And then this is a damask. And there's the same in coffee. So that's the end of my video. I'm going to tidy up all this, put this away, and then I'm going to get back to the bits and pieces that I want to put in my folio so that I can actually do a video for that. I was going to do that today, but I've run out of time, so I'm going to do that tomorrow in the morning. And this video I'm putting up straight away. I decided I was going to store it, but I'm going to put it up straight away. And so once I've edited this video, I'm going to go on and do some painting. I need to get back into the art room. So the rest of the evening I will be playing with paint and, yeah, getting on with what I should be getting on with. After I've done the tags and stuff for the folio. So I hope you enjoyed the video. It was something a little bit different, and yeah, got a laugh out of my silliness. And yes, so anyway, I'm tired and I've only had 3 hours sleep. I can't believe it, and I'm still going. So I will be back with a video tomorrow as well. So you get two videos in 2 days. How's that? Pretty cool. 3 days? 3 videos in 3 days? I don't know, something like that. I've lost count. Bye for now, everyone. Happy crafting, and love yous all. Peaceful blessings.